Test, 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 test. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Toledo for the third game of the weekend for the Vengeance. As we'll have a new opponent this afternoon. It's the Toledo Cherokee here from Toledo. So everybody made the drive down from Detroit down to Toledo area on the way home and getting ready for a game here. Vengeance have tied a game and lost the game so far this weekend. They tied Bell Tire yesterday with some late minute heroics from Kolzinski to tie the game with just a second to go, and then lost in a close game this morning to Bell Tire by the score of 2-1. So we'll get things started here with the Netchai line. So it looks like 97, 68, and 16 will be the first forward group out there with Fry and Smithhammer on D. Vengeance will be wearing their red and black and skating from right to left as we get things underway from Toledo. As we get started, thanks to Mr. Mike Chiappetta, who stepped in doing the broadcasting for me for the last several games, as I had a wedding to attend and a family vacation. But here come the Vengeance right down Main Street, and a backhand there by Bully is saved by the Cherokee netminder, but a good first shift there for the Netchai line. Looks like the same unit will stay out there for the offensive zone faceoff to the left of the Cherokee netminder. Clean win by Netchai. And, tried to be pumped down lower by Fry, but that's intercepted. And here comes Toledo on the counterattack. Netchai and Kislak on the back check. Shot, that deflects and hits off to the side of, looks like we got Sean in goal here. I should have started with that. So it looks like Sean Roskovsky in the pipes for the Vengeance here for the third game on the weekend. Ryder playing the game this morning, as the Cherokee go D to D and look to stretch it up the right wing now and bring it into the Vengeance zone. And a shot, and that stick on puck there by Buchanan sends that, Smithhammer sends that far and away from Sean. As Relic brings it into the offensive zone. He looks to hit Nemeth. Nemeth tries to stick lift from behind, can't. And now it's going to be Ram now on the puck to play it deep, looking for Nemeth. It's going to come back to Ram. 27 for the Vengeance, works it back down to Nemeth. Nemeth has Relic going in front. He's going to get back to the point instead, and that's read by the Cherokee and played out, but good idea there in some offensive zone passing for the Vengeance. Just couldn't connect to get that shot off as Chiappetta looks to play it north. That goes over the red line. Nice stick lift from behind by Relic, causes the puck to go off of the Cherokee stick, and that shot and absorbed by Sean right in the breadbasket. We'll get a stoppage in play with 12:36 to go in the first period. What I was trying to say before Bully had that good scoring chance right from the beginning is thanks to Mike Chiappetta for stepping in to do the broadcasting duties for the last 5 games or so. All the other events hopefully are done for me, and I should be around for the rest of the year, but thanks for Mike for doing that, and thanks as always to Mr. Nemeth for working the camera here this afternoon. Nemeth chips it out, hits a speedy Ram. Ram over the blue, tries to drag it right to the hoop, and a nice job by the Cherokee defense. A bit of a 2-on-1 coming the other way now. As the Cherokee bring it in and shot, and Sean able to make a pad save there and put his paw on top of that one and get a save. We'll have new troops out here for the Vengeance for this face-off to the left of Sean. That's a spot 4 off the face-off. Goes to the point and blasts it down towards the slot. That's off the stick. And it's played north. Not all the way out though. Relic battles for it. Or that's Kolzinski there. Kolzinski falls down and it's going to go to Lewis. Lewis first in on the forecheck. Lewis roll right in front. Just misses a friendly stick as the puck comes back to Big Mac. Morrison down the right side. Drops the shoulder. Plays it in front to the blue paint. And that hits off of the boot of a Cherokee player and goes to the far boards. Good stick on puck there, I believe, by Kolzinski. And kicking the puck is now Kolzinski. And he's trying to get it to Lewis, I believe. Lewis now on the back check as the Cherokee come forward and dump it in. And it's going to be Ferry back to play it. Number 20 for the Vengeance. Crosses with his teammate. Plays it up to the far boards. Fan on the pass there at the far boards trying to get it through, and that's going to allow the Cherokee some time in the offensive zone, and the Vengeance are going to have to go back to work. Puck squirts just to the side of the net there. It's in some skates, and now played forward into the Cherokee zone, and the Vengeance are going to utilize that opportunity to make a change as the Netchai lines out. Kislak pressures there. He causes a bit of a turnover, and next on is Gav. Gav bumps one and sends the puck back into the zone, where Kislak applies that pressure, makes the Cherokee retreat all the way back below their own net. They play it up the boards and into the neutral zone now, where Smithhammer is going to grab it. Number 14 for the Vengeance, right at the blue line. Hits a stick there, though. Be careful here. Almost the turnover there at the defensive blue line, but now it's played back up for Kislak again. Kislak tries to skate it through his stick. Can't. Gets the red line and tries to dump it in. And the Cherokee get it into the Vengeance side of the ice now. It'll again be Smithhammer back there to play that puck. No, that's Morrison, I believe. Is that 4 or 14? 14. I was right the first time. Another bit of a turnover there at the Vengeance defensive blue line. That puck's got to get out, and they now get it out. And Gav's going to race to the bench for a change, as does Boley. So 2 of the 3 forwards change here, as that's not icing. As goes into the Vengeance zone. Back for Kislak, who's still on here. He's the only remaining forward. He's able to get it up for Ram. Ram's going to try down the left side. He takes it into the circle, plays it across, and shot by Relic low on the ice. I think that one might hit off the side of the net. Not sure if they forced the goalie there to make a save or not, but almost a really good chance there on a 2-on-1 between Ram and Relic. Cherokee off the boards and out to the red line. Vengeance retreat and scoot up with it there. That's DeMarco with the puck on his stick. Stick away from him. Followed on by Relic. Relic into the circle. Nice little drop pass and shot. And I think the goaltender got their stick on that one. Sounded like it hit the paddle. Arm? Oh, knob. Yep, I thought I heard stick. Mr. Neman confirms. Got knob there. As Chiappetta pressures the player with that white stick. And he plays it up for Relic with that white stick. Relic stretches it over. Looking for Nemeth. Nemeth's going to try this left side. He ladles it in on the backhand, and he's going to be the only one going up in after it here, as the forwards are going to utilize the opportunity to change. As it comes all the way back to the red line, where the Vengeance pick up the puck there. Nifty skating there by Buchanan, and then he's able to chip it off the boards and put it in. And Vengeance go to the forecheck. Kolzinski applies the pressure, comes to the point. Morrison puts it lower. And the Cherokee look to go behind their own net and exit up the far boards. They do, and no icing, as Morrison's going to have to play the puck. His mom letting him know that there's one on him. As Kolzinski on his backhand gets it towards the point, not able to be cleared, and it's going to go back for Morrison's stick one more time. Time and space opens up for Morrison. Skated back, and he passes it to the red line, but the puck's going to come back to Morrison. Morrison over the blue line. He's got a head of steam here. Takes it right across the end line. Puts it into the blue paint. No Vengeance there. They kind of cross up. Be careful here. But a 3-on-1 might be developing. Vengeance need to get on their back check. Oh, nice job there. Good stick. Good stick. Nice stick there by Ferry to break that up. As it comes back for Fry. Fry chips it around. Over the red. Over the blue line, but it's sticked away from him, as neither team have had a great scoring chance in the last few minutes. Not a whole lot of whistles, though, and a lot of changing on the fly here for both of these teams. Played to Kislak. Kislak through the center, looks to find Boley. Finds Boley. Boley down the right side. He shoots from distance off the end wall. And Cherokee have it there. Pressured again by Boley. Boley hooks up the player there a little bit. No penalty. Comes back for Fry. Fry, high shot, hits off a Cherokee glove and goes into the near corner. Vengeance player races in there. It comes to Smithhammer at the point. He plays it back lower. Finds Boley. Boley looks to reverse it there, and it's intercepted by Toledo, and they're back to the neutral zone where Nemeth picks it up. Vengeance doing a good job of keeping fresh troops out there and changing on the fly as we don't have a whole lot of whistles. Oh, right down. Nice handsy move there. Almost right down the slot went DeMarco. I'm sorry, that was Ram, not DeMarco. 27, not 22. As the puck goes back into the Vengeance end of the ice for Fry to pick it up. Fry, little reverse pass for Relic. Relic's going to try this side and use the angle pass up for Nemeth. Nemeth's not able to handle it there, and the Cherokee played in front of their bench as we're down to about 6.5 minutes to go in a scoreless first period here in Toledo. Chiappetta over for his partner. Into the neutral zone. Nemeth tries to find it in some skates. He gets it forward for Ram. Ram has Relic going to the net. Finds it. Gino shoots. Rebound out for Nemeth. Shot. Scramble in front. Puck not in net. Good chance there for that line. Good passing. But no goal there for the Vengeance, who are still working within the offensive zone. Ram plays it over for Nemeth. Nemeth shoots. Oh, hits the side of the cage. I think he got post there. But nice passing between this forward line here. Almost 2 goals on that shift, but almost doesn't put one on the board as it comes over for Relic one more time. He shoots. That one goes wide. Relic really put some mustard on that one, but missed to the far post from where he was shooting. It's going to go back, and the Vengeance defenders are wisely going to retreat here, making this a 2-on-2 with a couple back checkers. Good stick there by the Vengeance defenseman, and Kolzinski's going to pick it up and look to hit Relic. Relic staples himself to the boards. A couple players collide in front of the net. I didn't see what happened there, but both the Vengeance and a Cherokee player went down, but no arms went in the air. Relic's going to dump that in and go for a change now. There's a piece of lumber laying to the left of the Cherokee netminder as the puck's going to come back for Morrison. Morrison through the center looking for Kolzinski. Avoids him. Kolzinski and Lewis go in on the forecheck. Oh, the puck does hit off of that piece of loose lumber, but Cherokee's still able to maintain possession. Nice step up there by Ferry, looking for Buchanan. Buchanan on the backhand, able to get it right in front of the door of the Cherokee bench, and it's going to come back to Smithhammer, or Ferry, I'm sorry. Back for Ferry one more time. Ferry looks to play it up for Lewis. That doesn't quite connect. And here come the Cherokee on the counter as Buchanan loses his stick in the neutral zone and has to go back and play it. 4 Vengeance players back, only 1 forechecker for the Cherokee, so the Vengeance should have time to run a clean breakout here. Lewis tries to get the puck north. That doesn't connect as he was looking to hit Buchanan. Cherokee try to find it in the referee's skates. Not a whole lot of whistles in this first period. No goals, no penalties. Very few offsides or icing or stoppages, as I believe that's Gav has the biscuit. Gav looking for Bennett. He thinks otherwise and plays it towards the right side looking for Boley. Boley has it there. And back for Nechai. Boley and Nechai play catch with a little bit, and it goes further in the zone for Kislak to take over the forechecking duties. That stick still to the left. Bennett gets stick on puck there and causes it to go into the glass. Comes back for Ferry. Ferry shoots. Kislak waves at it looking for a deflection attempt, but misses as it goes to the point and pumped back lower for the Vengeance. 2 Vengeance players peel off and go to the bench. Good job by Ram to maintain possession there as the Vengeance are changing behind the play. Vengeance still maintaining the puck in the offensive zone. They were able to get new troops on here with offensive zone possession. Might be able to take advantage of a tired Cherokee bunch out here as it comes in Nemeth. Nemeth shoots. And glove save by the Cherokee netminder. Nice save there by the goaltender for Toledo. But nice job by the Vengeance, able to maintain possession of the offensive zone, change on the fly, take advantage of a tired group, and get a good shot off the stick of Nemeth. We're going to get that loose piece of lumber back to the Vengeance bench. And Ram's going to come in for an offensive zone draw to the right of the Cherokee goalie. And it's the Cherokee who are able to get possession off that face-off. Relic races into the far boards, trying to cause a turnover there. It's played over him as he went to the ice for a second, and now for Ram. Ram had to drag it over the blue line, so Vengeance have to tag up now And Ram gets it poke checked away at the red line, and here comes Cherokee on the counterattack. Nice step up there by sorry, that was Fry, number 12, as it's played over for Smithhammer now, number 14. He uses his backside to fend off a player and chip it around. Vengeance do get a clear here as it comes to Ram, who chips it in the air, but doesn't find a friendly stick, looking for Relic again. Here come the Cherokee down the right side, and played in front, almost a good one-timer deflection attempt there for that Cherokee player coming right down the slot, but pass was just a little bit too far in front of him. Vengeance lucky there as the puck comes to Relic. Relic, nice head-up pass. Finds Nemeth down the left side. Nemeth's going to dump it in and chase after his own dump. Again, Vengeance changing behind the play. Really quick shifts. Netchai line back out there already. So Vengeance really rolling over the shifts here. Keeping fresh players out there. Fry reverses it. And it's played forward, looking for Lewis. Lewis over for Buchanan. Buchanan hooked. No penalty coming there. I looked at the referee. Looked like he was thinking about putting his arm up there, but did not. Be careful here as there's a pinch at the far blue line, and the Vengeance do a nice job of getting numbers back and taking away a potential odd man opportunity after a failed pinch on those far boards. Comes to, what do we got there? DeMarco up from his defensive spot is able to just put it in softly on net. Netminder's going to let the play and leave it right in front. Dangerous decision there. His players were there, as now here comes Vengeance with a shot from distance. That's blocked down off the backside of a Cherokee player as we're down to under a minute and a half to go. Be careful here. Chipetta finds himself in a foot race and does a good job to tie up the stick. Lewis has an opportunity coming the other way. A fresh Bully on the ice. Spring Bully. Bully down the right side. Bully has Kolzinski going with him. Kolzinski's going to come in now and help Bully on that far side. Cherokee dig it out, and it's going to go to the far wall. And played into the Cherokee bench, so we'll get a stoppage in play with just under a minute to go in a fast-moving first period, scoreless from Toledo. So we'll have a face-off to the left of the Cherokee netminder. Cherokee play it to the half boards. Up to the point for Ferry. Ferry does a good job to keep it in. Dump it lower. Bully pressures. It's going to come up to the point where it's kept in at the other point. Oh, but into the center. Be careful here. One almost behind the defense. Ferry finds himself in a foot race, so that's going to be icing on the Cherokee. So we'll have another offensive zone face-off for the Vengeance with 34.3 seconds to go in the first. Kolzinski out there centering Kislak, and I think that's Bully on the right. So a bit of a shake-up there. Netchai had been centering those two. As the puck comes back over the red line and dumped in by the Cherokee, Sean's going to use the paddle to put that into the corner, as Mac does a good job of putting his backside into one. And now he finds himself in a stick battle with the Cherokee player. They got a couple behind the net, and it's going to come for Kislak. Kislak can't get it out of the zone. That's another puck that needs to exit the zone with just 10 seconds left in the period, but looks like Vengeance are going to survive, and we'll go to the second period tied up with goose eggs on the board. We get second period action underway as Relic, Ram, and Nemeth are out there. This line having a couple good chances in the first period, just not able to cash in. And they'll look to pick up where they left off here in the second. We got Fry and Smithhammer on D with this group. And they both touched the puck there. 12 over to number 14, up for 71. Relic over for Nemeth. Again, those two have a nice passing in this game. Oh, and a shot by Nemeth. Another nice glove save by the Toledo netminder. But best chances in this game have come off the combination of Relic and Nemeth so far. Still looking to pot that first goal. Offense being a little bit of a problem for the Vengeance this weekend, as in their first game they scored 2 goals. So this morning they scored 1, and nothing so far in the third game of the weekend. So need to start seeing some pucks going in the net. Defense and goaltending's been strong. Obviously only letting up 2 goals in 2 games, 2 goals each in 2 games. So need to start filling up the net and get some wins. Toledo skated forward. Pressured there by Nemeth and Relic. Relic tries to get it deep and go after himself. He does. He's almost able to chip it and get into that. And it comes over for Ram. Again, this line causing some havoc in the offensive zone as it comes back for Fry. Shoot it, Gray. He does shoot it. Oh, and the goaltender just got a toe on that as he was screened on the play. Just hit the skate of the netminder, I think, as he was screened on that point shot from Fry. Cherokee come on the counter, shoot from distance. Sean's able to easily take that one against the paddle and get a stoppage in play. That'll allow the Vengeance to change up troops as we are about 1 minute and 15 seconds into the second period. Still scoreless. Face off to Sean's right. One forward by Kolzinski. Kolzinski for Lewis. And into the offensive zone it goes. Kolzinski able to body up in the corner. Buchanan comes in to lend a hand. Number 13, it's going to come back for Kolzinski. He has a little bit of time. He's able to possess the puck and play it back for Buchanan. Buchanan has Lewis in front if he can find him. Oh, just in his skates. Right idea from Buchanan, but pass was just in the skate of Lewis, and that is not offside as the puck did not enter the zone there the second time. And body hits the ice. Be careful here. Another step up. But this time it works out mostly for Chiappetta, and he's able to, he lost the stick in the boards there, and he's got to go retrieve it, and that's okay because the puck's back in the offensive side. Lewis tries to cause a turnover there. Good action in the second period here. All Vengeance as far as the territorial advantage since we dropped the puck on this second period, but still looking for that first goal. Puck again goes down to our right as the Vengeance change on the fly, and the Cherokee look to stretch up the far boards away from those changing Vengeance players. Whacked out by Boley there. It's going to go off the side of Sean's cage for Chiappetta. And Vengeance try to play it through the center. That's off Netchai's stick. And be careful here. A fresh Cherokee player on. And they hit the pipe to the left of Sean. Almost caught the Vengeance there with a non-exit. And fresh players on the ice. It's loose in front. It's still loose in front. It's still loose in front as the Vengeance collapse down on Sean. It's to the circle and a shot block there by Boley. And nice shot block there by number 16 as he took that one off the shin pad. As soon as I say the Vengeance had the territorial advantage in this period, the Cherokee have the puck for some time. Kislak coming through over the red line. He's tired though. Oh, he tried to drag it around at that blue line. That's got to get deep, but it comes back to Kislak. Kislak in the circle now. This time he's going to get it on net, and the netminder is going to gobble that up and get a stoppage in play. So we'll have an offensive zone draw for the Vengeance to the right of the Cherokee netminder with Ram, Relic, and Nemeth out there. Please stop this song. Thank you. As it goes to Relic in the near corner. Again, this has been a dangerous line for the Vengeance so far. Lots of good scoring chances. But no goals as Cherokee able to get it back to neutral ice over the red line. And they get access to the Vengeance defensive zone here. Where's the puck? It's on the boards. Comes to Relic, who looks to get it forward. Comes back to Relic. Relic plays it for Ram. Ram tries to hit Nemeth, who was going down the slot. There were 3 defenders there, though. Cherokee doing a good job of taking away the center of the ice. Keeping the Vengeance out wide. I'd say territory-wise. Vengeance have had the puck in the offensive zone more than the Cherokee, but not a ton of great scoring chances from the center of the ice. But here come the Cherokee on a 2-on-1 with Ferry back and shot. And a big glove save by Rodzkowski as he puts the windmill on that one. Oh, that one was ticketed right under the bar, and big glove save by Sean. Wow, that was a great glove save by Sean. Somebody call the Toledo police. I'd like to report a robbery. Big save by Sean there to keep this a scoreless game as Kolzinski's tied up off the faceoff. So Kolzinski, Buchanan, and Lewis out there for the forward group with Fry and Smithhammer on D. Cherokee do a good job to buy some time, but miss on the pass back to the defense, and they're going to have to go back and re-rack in neutral ice. They play catch with it, do their defense, and look to play it up the right boards into the Vengeance zone, into the circle, and shot, and that one goes wide of the far post. Buchanan spins with it. All three Vengeance players kind of penalty coming here, I believe, on the Vengeance, who put a check on a player. That's going to be Kolzinski going, I think. Or Lewis. I can't tell. Who's going to the box? Lewis is going for a change. And it's going to be Fry going to the box for that check, number 12. So first special teams action of this game in the second period is going to belong to a power play for the Cherokee right after Sean made a big save to keep this a scoreless game. We'll need some good penalty killing here and more good goaltending from Sean. Played over for Chiappetta. Chiappetta on his backhand tries to get it out. It's there at the point. Big block there. Big block on the penalty kill by Kolzinski. Great penalty killing by Kolzinski. Good penalty killer is number 48. Blocks a ton of shots as it goes back to DeMarco's corner. DeMarco looks to go to his defensive partner there in Chiappetta. Chiappetta has it. He plays it up. Finds Buchanan. Get that puck north, and he's able to do so, and it is going to have enough on it for icing. So almost was... I have no idea. Oh, I probably got it on my watch. Hang on. Got it. I bumped my watch. Sorry there. Apparently we had some music going as I bumped my Apple Watch. And I don't know what we were playing for you. I hope it was clean. As Vengeance are on the penalty kill here. In front of the Cherokee bench. And they play D to D. And the Cherokee still have it in the offensive zone. I'm trying to stop the music here as action goes. All right, what are we down to on the penalty here? 20 seconds to go in power play time for the Cherokee. As face-off is to Sean's right. And the Cherokee win that face-off back to the point. They just play it to an open corner, and that's going to allow Morrison to skate into it there. Morrison hits Relic. Relic on his backhand, able to get it over the red line and back into the offensive zone. Relic with good legs in this game, all the way below the end line. Plays it back, looking for Netchai. Gav puts his body against the boards, is able to protect that puck and try to drag it through some sticks and get it towards the net as it's coming to Kislak. Kislak steps up there and keeps the puck in as we're back to skating 5-on-5. Back to even strength as Kislak follows a Cherokee player in the corner. He stick lifts a player and Netchai is able to reverse the puck. And Cherokee look to get it out. They get it past the outstretched stick of Relic, who's out here with Kislak and Netchai right now. And Kislak chips it up. And it's going to come to, I believe that's Ram. Ram tries to get it in on his backhand. It is Ram. And the puck goes back to neutral zone where it's picked up by Morrison. Morrison uses the backside to protect the puck. And the Cherokee are going to skate into it, though. Be careful here. 2-on-1 developing with the back-checking Ram. Cherokee, bring it down. Saucer pass. Deflected out of there by a nice stick by Fry. So Fry gets away with taking that checking call as it's played for Bennett. Bennett for Relic. Relic on his backhand. Gets it deep looking for Ram. Ram waves at it. Once, twice. Comes back to a combination of Kislak and Relic one more time. Back down for Ram. Both Kislak and Relic go for a change. Teddy takes a bit of a check in the corner. He's on all fours right now. Puck still battled for on that far boards. Walking out with it was Nemeth, but unable to get it towards the net, and now we're going 2-on-2 the other way. Nice step up there by Smithhammer. Puck goes back for Fry. Fry ridden into the boards there. Two Cherokee players converge on Fry, and the puck lays behind Sean's cage there for a second as the Cherokee have it in the Vengeance zone. It's going to pop out with some time and space for the Vengeance to try to play it forward past the outstretched stick of Boley, I believe, over there, as the Cherokee bring it back in. Nice job there by Vengeance defender to take the puck away and looking for Nemeth. Nemeth tries to chip it around. He's able to possess the puck and get it north for Ram. Ram skates into it. No icing on the play. Gets it to the blue paint. Puck lays there for a second. Oh, just one step behind there was Nemeth from able to get a nice rebound opportunity on that play. As the Cherokee come the other way, put it towards the blue paint. Oh boy, if the Cherokee player didn't lose the handle on that one, might have had a chance on the wraparound. That shot towards the cage, hits off a couple boots, goes to the right of Sean's cage. He said, I've seen enough, I'm gonna put the paw on that one and get a stoppage in play with 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second period. Face off to Sean's right. Cherokee control. Pump it down the boards. Hit a player. They try to walk it off the boards with some success. And they spin. And they spin again. And they still have possession. And they walk it off and shot. And that hit something in front that was going well wide, but hit a Vengeance player and dropped down in the slot there momentarily as Buchanan is going to apply the forecheck along with Lewis. Kolzinski bats that puck out of midair as it comes back for Chiappetta. Number 95 plays it across for his defensive partner, who's DeMarco. DeMarco forward with it. Gets it into the zone. Still on Declan's stick. He's bodied up now and his stick tied up. Declan kicking at the puck. And big battle ensues. Lewis uses his backside to pin one towards the boards. And fought for it that blue line still. Now it emerges back for Chiappetta. He had a nice deflection there off of Kolzinski, and that's going to allow the Vengeance opportunity in the offensive zone. A little bit of a slow change at the Vengeance offensive door there, but they do get a man on now. Who's Netchai? Puck goes in on net. Netchai is going to be the one to follow on as the rest of the forward unit goes to get that complete change, which is going to be Kislak and Ram. Into the Vengeance side of the ice, below the end line, the puck goes. Now it's the Cherokee's turn to change on the fly as they maintain possession in the Vengeance side of the ice and are able to get 4 new fresh troops out there. Battle on the near boards. Vengeance emerge with it. That's Relic. Relic chips it in. Has Kislak going down the left side, looking for the pass. It comes out. Oh, just deflected by the Cherokee. Goes in front of the bench. Netchai loses an edge there. Tries to work it back for Relic. Relic pushes a player down. No penalty coming there. And Vengeance player Morrison finds himself in a foot race. And come in, shot off the side of the cage. Nice job there by Mac to keep the play wide. Nemeth's behind everybody right now, but Vengeance don't see that. And a bit of a turnover there and a nice shot block, but the rebound comes to the Cherokee and Sean forced to make another save. A bit of helter-skelter right now as play opening up. Kislak looks to stretch it up, and that missed the stick of Nemeth. And the Cherokee bring it right back in. Fought for on the near boards. Vengeance emerge with it. That's Nemeth. Nemeth looks to hit Kislak. Stick on puck there. Kislak's going to get it deep and go for a change. And Ram's going to go in for the forecheck. Oh, kind of a hip check there. Old school hip check by Ram. But nothing called there as he put the backside out and low and the guy kind of toppled over him. Cherokee come back in. DeMarco pressures and that shot wide. Oh, Vengeance player also took out a Cherokee player in front, but no call coming there either. That was barely onside. Vengeance getting some favorable breaks in the last 10 seconds, I'd say, as it comes back to the point for Morrison. Morrison shovels it down for Boley. Boley finds Nemeth. Nemeth has one going in front, looking for Ram, just avoids a stick. Vengeance have had multiple opportunities where they're trying to get it to that low slot. Just the sticks of the Cherokee are getting in the way just enough to prevent those tape-to-tape passes and good shooting opportunities from the low slot area for the Vengeance. Another second period that's moving pretty quick. Only one penalty so far on this game called on the Vengeance. So maybe they'll get their chance to go on a power play here and try to unknot this 0-0 tie. Again, Vengeance looking for some offense today and this weekend with only 3 goals on the weekend so far. Lewis wants to do something about that, but it's sticked away from him over for Fry. Fry fans on his backhand there, and the Cherokee bring it in across the blue line and shot. And that's blocked away, and Sean uses the paddle to put that. Talk, boys. There's 3 Vengeance players there. They got to figure out who's going to play it, and they try to chip it out to Buchanan. That's not successful, and now they have to go back and defend in their own zone again. Morrison patrolling the front of the net, uses his long twig to get the puck away from the Cherokee player. And shot from distance, sticked away by Kolzinski. Another shot block for number 48, who does that a lot. Vengeance looking to come on the counter. It's played across the red line. And Ram applies forecheck, but it's wide of him. I'm sorry, it's Buchanan applying that forecheck as it comes back into the Vengeance side of the ice. Vengeance look to come on the counter with Lewis. He loses the puck from behind that time, and now he goes back in to battle for it, along with his buddy Kolzinski. 5-man battle right in front of our camera position here. And Buchanan, hoping that puck pops out to him. Kolzinski just battles it down the boards, but the puck goes the other way, and a 3-on-2 developing with 40 seconds to go in this second period. Shot, another shot block there, that time off the boot of Fry, I believe. And the puck goes into the far corner. Action picking up here late in this second period. A couple scoring opportunities for each team. Again, Sean with a big glove save towards the beginning parts of this second period to keep this a scoreless game. As the Vengeance try to drag it in, that's going to be offside, and that's going to allow the Vengeance to get the final change of the period as there's 19.2 seconds to go. We'll have a neutral zone face-off, and it's going to be Chiapetta and DeMarco on D with Nechai, Ram, and Kislak up front. I'm sorry, Nechai, Relic, and Kislak up front. So, again, juggling the lines a little bit here, looking for some offense, put some different combos together. That was offside. Gavel's offside there, but we're going to play on, and Kislak's going to try to cause a turnover there behind the end line. We're down to 7 seconds to go, and the Cherokee emerge with the puck, and they're going to fire it in the crowd. Oh, there was a net there. That one was headed right for my daughter, so I'm glad that there's a protective net up there. So Vengeance will try to get something towards the net here with just 2 seconds to go on this face-off play. So Vengeance are working on a face-off play here to likely just try to smack this puck towards the net off the stick of Nechai. Nechai does try to get it forward, but Cherokee able to get it, put it off the boards, and we're going to go to the third, all tied up at 0-0. All right, we get ready to take the ice here for the third period. All knotted up at 0-0. Puck right in the neutral zone there. And Netchai and Kislak are out there. Comes a Relic. Relic shoots and a save and a rebound. And the netminder gets that one off of the cuff of the glove. But a good chance right off the opening faceoff here for Relic. But the netminder able to get that one off the cuff of the glove. Sorry, I was a little bit behind on the camera there. I don't think you guys saw that. But two good chances there by Relic as the puck goes back into the vengeance zone. Chiappetta finds himself in a foot race. He's going to get there and exit the far side with the puck and skate it through and play it up for Relic. Relic tries to chip it, and it's going to come for Kislak, and the Cherokee come in offside at the blue line. So neutral zone face-off will ensue here for the Vengeance. Ram at center with Boley on the left. So Boley playing his off wing there as he's a right shot. And Nemeth on the right. Goes back into the corner for Smithhammer. Number 14 picks it up out of the corner smoothly, but it rolls off his stick after that a little bit, but he sticks with it. And on his backhand, hits the referee in the pants with it and has to go back to work one more time. Still working on it is number 14 as it gets really quiet in here. And Vengeance do hit the chip play. Up for Nemeth. 2-on-2. Nemeth puts it in. Ram goes in on the forecheck. Ram. Oh, icing? Oh, we got a trip on us. We touched the puck. It's got to be on us. No, it's on them. They didn't touch the puck there, did they? So penalty is going to go to number 26 for the Cherokee. 1 minute and 30 seconds of power play time is going to go up for the Vengeance, and they do get that opportunity to break this 0-0 tie on the power play with Ram, Relic, and Boley out there. Puck comes right towards the slot area. Boley waved at it there. Relic pushed down on the play, and puck's going to go to the far boards. Two Vengeance players converge on that Cherokee player. Come on, guys, got to outwork him on the power play here as it goes back to Smithhammer. Nice down the boards move by Smithhammer. He's able to find, I believe that's Boley with it. Boley tries to drop it for Ram. That doesn't work, and Smithhammer pinches this time, but it gets around him. Vengeance have good numbers back, though. It's a 2-on-3 and shot, and that goes wide, and that may act as an exit pass for the Vengeance. North quick, boys, as it comes to Ram. Ram tries to battle it through, finds Smithhammer there. Smithhammer up from his defensive spot below the end line. Relic does a good job of covering up for him there, and now they'll go back and switch as it goes past that switching Relic and Smithhammer there. As Fry plays it in off the boards. And the Vengeance go for a change. A bit of a collision as they're down to 30 seconds to work with in power play time. A fresh Kolzinski drops the shoulder down those far boards. Played around him. Nothing going so far on this Vengeance power play as the puck goes back into the defensive zone. Behind Sean's net, 200 feet away are the Vengeance from scoring a power play goal. As it goes to Lewis. Lewis looks to spring Kolzinski, but bunch of players there, but puck ultimately ends up into the blue paint, and with just 5 seconds to go, we'll have an offensive zone. 5 seconds to go in the power play, we'll have an offensive zone draw for the Vengeance. Face off to the right of the netminder. Vengeance win the face off. Over for Ferry. Ferry back, shot from Morrison, hits something in front, and that's going to do it for power play time for the Vengeance. I don't even think they had a shot on goal, but they still maintain possession and try to stuff it in on the side of the net. Nothing doing there, and here come the Cherokee with good numbers. A bit of a 3-on-2 here as that's in on Sean. He uses the paddle and plays that out a little bit dangerously for Morrison, but Morrison gets it out of harm's way, and now Vengeance look to come on the counter. Nice little pass there from Lewis. Over for Kolzinski. Kolzinski on his backhand shot off the side of the cage, but nice little 5-foot pass there by Lewis to spring Kolzinski down that right side. Sometimes that 5-foot pass is all it takes. Morrison kind of fans on it, doesn't get good wood on that big shot. And here come the Cherokee on the counter. Played around Netchai, who was fresh off the bench there. Oh, that's a check and another power play coming to the Vengeance there as Chiappetta was taken down behind the play, but he looks no worse for wear. And a hooking call is coming on the Cherokee, so the Vengeance are going to go right back to a power play here. Looks like it's going to be Netchai, Relic, Kislak out there for the forward unit with Morrison and DeMarco on D. Got to feel like this is a big moment in this game. Basically get 3 minutes of power play time. I don't even think the Vengeance got a shot on that first power play. So first step is getting a puck on net here. Nice job by Relic to get it back to the point and shot. And glove save by the netminder. Netminders use that glove to good effect here in this game, making 3 nice glove saves. Again, Sean with a huge glove save in the second period, but netminder for the Cherokee also using that leather. Battled right off the faceoff, comes in the near corner. Kislak's going to get on that puck. Bennett ties up the player into the corner, lets Relic come in and try to play the puck. And Relic tries to work it across the end line, finds Netchai, back to Relic. Relic shoots off to the side of the cage. Netchai tries to stuff at it. Kislak right in the blue paint, and the puck goes into the far corner, but scramble play in front of that Cherokee netminder. 2-on-2 developing as back checkers work to get back. And in on Sean. Oh, that went through Sean there, but went wide, thankfully, as almost a shorthanded marker allowed there by the Vengeance. This power play unit needs to get off here. They were really having to bust back on that back check and probably don't have a whole lot left for the power play. Kislak has it. He's going to try to go wide, but Netchai's changing there. Fresh Ram on the ice, and that's off of him, and the puck go into the penalty box there, or the bench. So that'll allow the Vengeance to get a change, which they needed on that power play. And we'll have a neutral zone draw with 34 seconds to go on the power play for the Vengeance. Ram, Boley, again playing that off wing, and Nemeth out there. Boley looking for a trailer. Sticked away from him, finds Nemeth. Nemeth puts it in his own player skates, tries the stuff attempt, wrap around attempt, out the other side. Nemeth finds it, shot, back to the blue paint. Ram has a swipe at it. Again, another scramble play in front of that Cherokee netminder, but puck just won't go in the net for the Vengeance here this afternoon. Still scoreless as we're running out of game. 9:15 to go in the third period. No goals either side. Ram to take that face off. 15 seconds to go in power play action for the Vengeance when we drop this puck. Ram wins the face-off clean. Back for Fry. Fry, big blast. Off a boot. Puck loose in front. Just cannot find the puck in front of the net with an open look to get it in there. But nice face-off play there by Ram. Back to Fry. Fry put the full slapper on it and just can't find the puck luck on those rebounds. Vengeance are getting bodies there. That's not the problem. It's just the puck is not coming to their sticks. Here comes Ram. Ram right down next to you. Oh, he's hooked up. Another power play coming for the Vengeance here as Ram was hooked down as he was pretty much on a clear breakaway. We may have a penalty shot coming on that one. Why do we blow? Oh, the net's off. The net is off, which is why we blow it dead. Huh?
All day long.
That's what I was thinking. So not going to be a penalty shot here. Looks like the Vengeance are getting ready for another offensive zone draw, but need a power play goal here. Three power plays in the third period in a scoreless game. You got to cash one of these in if you want to win a game. So that's just my humble opinion. Boley concurs with me. Who do we got out there to take the face off? I can't see that. Kolzinski, Lewis are going to get their chance on the power play here. So Kolzinski, Lewis, and Buchanan are going to get their opportunity on the power play. That one was going wide. Sean's going to put the leather on that one anyway. I think I'd rather him let that one go wide and rim out the other side and maybe get an odd man going the other way, but Sean elects to flag that one down. Defensive zone draw to Sean's left. 1 by the Vengeance for Fry. Fry finds Buchanan. Buchanan protects, finds Kolzinski. Kolzinski, 3 players converge on him, and the Cherokee able to keep the puck away from the Vengeance, despite the Vengeance being on that power play. Fry, head up, looks to hit Kolzinski. That's offside, but 27 seconds have gone by in this power play, and no good chances yet for the boys in black and red. Well, I guess they're both in black and red, mostly red. Netchai unit's going to come out. So Netchai, Relic, Kislak, Ferry, and Morrison are going to be the power play unit here. Netchai wins it back, finds Ferry. Ferry goes D to D. And they try to come up the near side for Kislak. Kislak puts it up for Relic. Nice little pass there from Kislak to hit Relic. Relic tries to drag it towards the hoop. Has Kislak in the slot. Bennett shoots a one-timer and it hits something in front or the net there. But nice pass by Relic to get it out for Kislak, who put a one-timer on that one. But netminder able to make the save, or it hits something in front. Comes for Relic. Oh, Relic looks to put it through for Netchai, but that hits off of a Cherokee stick. Down to 30 seconds in power play action. Relic's going to have to go into this near corner and tie up a player. Vengeance got to get this puck north quickly here. Down to 27 seconds going power play time. Bit of a turnover there. Vengeance just kind of standing around on the power play. Got to move, boys. And a bit of a turnover. Everybody's just kind of standing still right now. Sean's seen enough. He's going to stop the play there. I assume the Vengeance are going to get a change, but wonder if the Vengeance are maybe running low on gas right now. They did play a game in Detroit this morning and then drive down to Toledo to play this Toledo team who, slept in their own beds last night. And so they are fresher than the Vengeance here, so that might be something to keep in mind in this third period, but still think the Vengeance have outplayed them in this game. Just can't get that first goal on the board. As we're running out of the third power play time, but Ram comes forward. It's sticked away from Ram. He's going to follow in on it. Has Nemeth with him. Nemeth is going to follow on. He's going to get it to the blue paint. And unable to get a shot off there was Bully, as they were looking for Bully in the blue paint. Smithhammer shoots it. That deflected down in front. Puck lays loose again. Cleared back to the point. Back for Smithhammer. Smithhammer shoots. That puts the stick out of the Cherokee player's hand. Smithhammer is going to drop it down below the end line. And look to play it out front, but Cherokee converge on him. Toledo has the puck bouncing around. It goes to the point, but not out. That's it for power play time. Right in front. Oh, deflection and opportunity right in front for Bully. He was able to get his stick on it, but took most of the mustard off of that shot by the time it ended up at the netminder. But another good opportunity. Vengeance looking to break that seal. Down to just over 6.5 minutes to go in the third period. Still scoreless. Ram on to take the draw. And Cherokee spun down on the play. No penalty forthcoming there as the Vengeance drag it into the circle. On the backhand. And a shot. Yeah! And a goal! Backhand shot there by... Who we got there? Jax. Backhand shot there by Nemeth is able to break the seal. So number 9 for the Vengeance gets us on the board here. And the Vengeance take a 1-0 lead. So not a power play goal. The power play had long expired there. But Nemeth with the backhand shot, able to pot that one. And the Vengeance take the first lead of the day. As we're blasting music in the rink. That's not my phone this time, I promise. Well, I think I promise. I don't know for sure. As it goes below the end line. Vengeance look to play it out. And only Cherokee. It's going to come to the near boards. Kislak finds himself battling with the player there. The Cherokee player fakes one way, goes the other, puts it lower. It's going to come back for Kislak. Kislak through the center, finds Buchanan. Buchanan looks to hit Fry. Buchanan was thinking about going for a change there, but he finds the puck in his skates, and Fry tries to get it in the offensive zone. That's an onside play, and chipped in. And Kislak on the forecheck as the Cherokees slapping around. Be careful here, coming with a head of steam. We do have a new player coming off of the bench for the Vengeance, though. And nice job by Fry to skate back and keep that player wide. Puck gets towards the slot area. Chiappetta tries to get it out of there. But the Cherokee now have possession in the offensive zone. Work towards the point. They maintain possession. Think about going D to D. Nice stick on puck there by Buchanan. And again, good work at the point there by Buchanan. Kislak's skill out there on the forecheck. And forces them to go D to D and come up the near boards. And they do. And this forward unit needs a change here. Chiappetta tries to get it deep. It's going to come back to Chiappetta, who now pickle stabs at it, trying to get over for Relic. One forward did change there as Relic brings it into the offensive zone. Relic tries to drag it right down Main Street. Ultimately sticked away from him. Back to the point where it's kept in by DeMarco. DeMarco ladles it in right on net. Goes wide of the cage and chases after it. That's Lewis, is a fresh player on the ice here. As 2/3 of the Relic Kislak Netchai line have gotten off here. Nope, that's still Gav out there. So Gav over for DeMarco. DeMarco has some time, hits Lewis. A bit of a helter-skelter group out there as a bit of a turnover and a save by Sean with the right pad as a turnover occurred there in the Vengeance zone. Vengeance scrambling a little bit. Lewis is the freshest player out there. You can tell by a ton. He tries to skate it around behind the end line. He absorbs the hit up high. As Vengeance, we need a stoppage in play here and settle things down. Relic tries to get out. Relic's been out there for a long time. Vengeance really need a change as it's going to come over for Lewis. Lewis is going to look to hit Relic, but that puck doesn't get deep, and the Cherokee are able to play it back in. Now they're going to go for their own change, and that should allow the Vengeance time to get an exit here, as it's going to be played in the stick of Lewis. Lewis looks wide. He plays it to an open spot, looking to find Nemeth. Nemeth's going to try to skate into this one. Goal scorer here for the Vengeance. He's tied up. Tries to get it on the cage. Is going to be able to pick it up on the other side. Wraparound attempt. Into the blue paint, looking for Ram. Backhanded again. Just missed to the near post. Nice job by Nemeth on his backhand. Nemeth really using the backhand in this third period. Good centering pass by Nemeth, but sticked away by the Cherokee. Vengeance got to get on the back check here. Cherokee peel off for a change. Good job by Nemeth again to steal that puck. Looking for Ram. Ram's just ahead of him. They're going to play it wide instead, though. Looking for Ferry. Ferry down the left side. He takes it below the end line. Nemeth does a good job of covering up. Oh, nice pass out front. Oh, what a save by the netminder as they absolutely rob Boley right on the doorstep. As Ferry made a beautiful pass out for Boley right on the doorstep, but netminder made a toe save, and the Cherokee are going to ice this puck. They are icing the puck. That was the coach from the Cherokee yelling no ice, not the referee. So offensive zone draw for the Vengeance, just under 3 minutes to go in the third period. Vengeance up by the slimmest of margins, 1-0. Puck goes to the far boards, goes towards the point. Be careful here with your pinches and your step-ups. Morrison able to ladle it further, looking for Buchanan. Buchanan out towards Morrison. Morrison shoots from distance. Netminder puts that into the corner. Buchanan picks up the rebound, spins one way, spins the other. Puck avoids him, goes in front of the Cherokee bench. They chip it out, comes back to Morrison. Morrison has Ferry opening up for a pass. Morrison's going to put it off of a boot instead. And here come the Cherokee on the counter. Into Ferry's corner. Nice job by Ferry to step up on the player there and not let them around. As the puck's going to come to Kolzinski. Kolzinski plays it around. Morrison takes the body out in front of the net, and as it comes to Buchanan. Oh, on the backhand. Oh, but Vengeance are able to get a clear there off the backhand. As Kislak applies forecheck. It's played north of him. And back come the Cherokee one more time. And shot. And Sean makes the save there with his left pad, keeping the Cherokee scoreless. We'll start keeping an eye on that netminder to our left to see if the Cherokee elect to pull that netminder in favor of an extra attacker here, as we're down to just over 2 minutes to go in the third period. Vengeance up 1-0. Who's ever taken the face off, it's hidden by the referee. I can't tell you who's out there right now. Gav? Yep, Gav. So Netchai wins that draw. It's in the skates of Nemeth. Looking for Lewis. Sorry, that's not Nemeth, that's Smithhammer there. As it comes for Fry. Fry reverses, looking for Lewis. Lewis, head up, chips for Gav. Gav finds Relic. Relic with a head of steam. He tries to drag it through for Cherokee, and Cherokee come yellow. Be careful, Relic, don't hook him. Good job. As it comes right in front to, I believe, Chiappetta. Chiappetta plays it up for Lewis. Lewis on his backhand. In Gav skates. Get it clear, boys. And Vengeance do not get it clear out of their blue line. Netminder for the Cherokee stays put for now as they go to D. And I think if they get possession here in the Vengeance zone, you're going to see that netminder go. Sean leaves the puck just to the side for his defense to play it, looking for Lewis. Netminder stays in the cage for the Cherokee as Lewis and Netchai battle for it on the half boards. Cherokee try to drag it off, goes to the center point. Shot, nice block there by Relic. And there goes the netminder. Netminder out, extra attacker on. Empty net to our left as the Vengeance are holding on here with under a minute to go in the third period, up by a goal. Relic puts it up for Lewis, comes back for Gino. Relic chips it around, finds Lewis, put it in that empty net, and it's sticked away. Be careful here as the Cherokee come on the counter. It's going to come back for Fry, get it north Gray. Gray's going to retreat with it and play it off the glass and look for Smithhammer. Smithhammer off the glass is able to get it out. Nice job by Ram to get it out of harm's way. as Nemeth and I believe Bully take over the forechecking duties. Cherokee try to drag it through neutral ice. Under 30 seconds to go. Ram with a nice back check and a nice step up there by the defender. Ram in his skates. Played towards the net. Up in the atmosphere it goes. And batted down the front, and it's going to be a high stick on the puck. Puck touched with a high stick, so not a penalty. But whose stick did it touch is going to be the question. If it's a Vengeance stick, it'll be a face-off in the defensive zone, which is looking like what they're calling there, that it hit a Vengeance stick. So it'll be a defensive zone draw with only 14 seconds to go. Net pulled for the Cherokee as we skate 6-on-5. Vengeance trying to choke out this win here. Shot, net deflects, goes into the corner. Chiappetta, get it out on your backhand, buddy. He gets it into the bench. We'll take that. Down to 6.5 seconds to go in the third period. One more face-off coming to Sean's right. Vengeance need to tie up sticks here. Take away the center of the ice. Not let them win a clean face-off is also very important. So number one job for Teddy here. Teddy Ram taking the draw for the Vengeance is to not lose this clean. And he doesn't. They have to play it to the boards where the Vengeance should be able to just eat up some time. They do. And the Vengeance are going to skate away with a 1-0 win here against the Toledo Cherokee. So thank you for joining us here today from Toledo. We will see you next weekend for our first tournament action of the year. So next weekend, we'll be back in Detroit on Friday for CCM Motown. So very, very big tournament. First tournament action for the Vengeance this year. Coming to you next weekend from Detroit. So safe travels, everybody, and we'll see you back from Michigan here in the not too distant future. Have a good rest of your Sunday, everybody.